Hello guys, welcome to the Coders Point. Today we have one new LeetCode question which is binary prefix divisible by 5. So let's see what exactly question is. As we can see, you are given binary array nums which is 0 indexed. We define x of I as the numbers whose binary representation is the sub-array of nums starts from 0 to I from most significant bit to least significant bit. For example, if nums 1 0 1, then x of 0 will be 1, x of 1 will be 2, and x of 2 will be 5. Now what we have to return? We have to return an boolean array where we have to return true if value is divisible by 5, or we have to return false if it is not divisible by 5. So let's see what exactly question is saying. हमारे पास यहाँ पे एक nums array है which is a binary array. So as we can see हमारे nums array में we have either in a value either in a form of 0 or in the form of 1. Now we have to return true or false. When we are returning true when जो number हम convert करेंगे from binary to decimal, if that number is divisible by 5, then we will return true. If that number is not divisible by 5, then we have to return false. Now let's see how we can solve this question. So let's take the first example. So our first example is nums is equals to 0 1 1. Now हमको least significant bit से most significant bit की तरफ बढ़ना है, यानी कि हमको first index से लेकर last index तक जाना है. Okay, so we will start with the first digit which is 0 in our case. यहाँ पर हमारे पास सबसे पहले 0 है. So अगर हम 0 को decimal में convert करते हैं तो we will get 0. And in that case 0 is divisible by 5, that's why it will become true. Now moving to the next we have 1 and हम अपनी पुरानी bit को भी consider करेंगे, so it will become 0 1. Now if we convert 0 1, it will become 1. अगर हम 0 1 को decimal में convert करते हैं we get the 1, and 1 is not divisible by 5, that's why we get the false. Next we will do, we will take the third, and third is 1. By considering our previous bits, it will become 0 1 1. अब अगर हम 0 1 1 को convert करते हैं तो we will get 3, which is also not divisible by 5. So we got 1 true and 2 false. Now we will put all these 3 values into the array and it will become true, false, and again false. And this is what we have to return. So if we see output of our first example, that is true false false, जो कि हमको यहाँ पे मिला है true false false. So that is how we have to solve. Okay, so this is how we have to solve. But there is one problem. Problem is that the binary values which we have, these values will keep increasing with the big arrays. Like right now हमने अभी तो 3 values को solve किया, so that is very easy for us, and we easily convert it into the decimal number. Then we are able to check, and then after we are able to conclude that it is true or false. But if we keep building the full numbers, it will become very huge, because जैसे जैसे array का size बढ़ता जाएगा binary भी बढ़ती जाएगी, और binary बढ़ती जाएगी, so that will become more complicated to convert that number into the decimal. So what we can do to solve this problem कि हमारी जो binary बढ़ती जा रही है, how we can make it short, how we can make the solution fast. For that we can do one thing, we can use a formula, and the formula will be whatever number we are getting. Like every time हमारे साथ क्या हो रहा है कि हर बार हम एक नई bit को add कर लेते हैं पुरानी bit के साथ, and then after we are converting it to the number. To do this we can use a formula which is old number, whatever number we have, then that number multiply by 2 plus current bit, whatever bit we are getting. So for example, अगर हम अपना first example लेते हैं in which we have let's say 0, then 1, and then again 1. So in this case what we can do, so like first time when we converted we got the 0 as a number. 0 को हम decimal में convert करेंगे तो we get the 0. अब अगर हम उसको इस फॉर्मूले में रखते हैं तो old number is 0 multiply by 2 और plus current bit. तो 0 के केस में तो already 0 है, हम चेक कर रहे हैं 1 के केस में, तो current bit will be 1. So after doing it, what we are getting, 0 into 2 will be 0 plus 1 will be 1. So we get the 1, and 1 को अगर हम binary में convert करते हैं तो still we get the 1. Same we can do next time with the next number, which is हमारे पास अब 1 है, तो what we can do, current number is 1 multiply by 2 plus current bit, जो कि हमारे पास currently है जिसको हम convert करना चाहते हैं. So 1 into 2 will be 2 and number will be 3. So you can see हम इस formula के through भी पुराने number से 2 multiply करके current bit को add करके भी number को achieve कर सकते हैं. And second thing, after using this formula which we are using here, we don't need to store that number. We can also do one thing, we can just put here 5. So after this, either we will get 0 or we will get some number. If we are getting 0, that means 5 is divisible, and in that case we should get true. Otherwise, if we are getting 1, that means it is not divisible and we should return false. तो अब यहाँ पर हमको या तो 0 मिलेगा या तो कोई नंबर मिलेगा. So simply what we can do, we can simply check that if we are getting 0, then we will return true. If we are getting anything else, then we will return false. So the overall solution can be, we can generate an answer array, then the current will be 0. Current we are not considering anything and that is 0. So current value हमारे पास 0 है. अब ये हम उस फॉर्मूले को ध्यान में रख के सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. And what we can do here we can write for bit in nums, जो भी हमारे पास nums array के अंदर bits हैं. So let's say we have 0, 1, 1. So through this loop we will get all these bits one by one, and then further what we are gonna do, we are gonna write the same formula, that is current is equals to current whatever number we have multiply by 2 plus bit whatever bit currently we have. Then we will divide this entire thing with the 5 by help of modulus operator, and then finally we will write here answer dot append, and we will write a small condition here, that is current is equals to 0. So what it will do, it will simply check if the current is 0, then we get the true, and true will be appended into the answer list. Otherwise we will get false, and that is what we want. And finally we can return this answer as a output. So let's write this logic in the LeetCode and let's see it is working or not. Okay guys, so as per the discussion, what we are gonna do, first we will create answer list. After creating the answer list, we will take a current which is 0 by default. Now we will run a loop, that is for bit in nums, and then we will simply apply the logic, that is current is equals to current multiply by 2 and modulus 5. Further what we have to do, we will simply write answer dot append if current is equals to 0. Finally, whatever we will get in the answer, we will return it. So return answer. So that is our simple solution. Let's run this and check it is working or not. Okay, so it is giving us failure of the cases. Let's see what we are getting and what we are expecting. So here we can see that it is not working. Oh yeah, it is not working because we have not added the bit. We also need to add the current bit. Whatever bit we are getting, we need to add that as well. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake. Let's see now it is working or not. Okay guys, perfect. So you can see that both the cases are successfully executed. Now let's submit the solution and let's see it's accepted or not. Yeah, so solution is successfully accepted by the LeetCode, and this is how we can solve this question. I hope guys you like the video, and now we will meet in the next class with the new question. Thank you.